I got a
who you
question
are.
for you. I got a question for you, Lucas. Lukash.
Yes,
Lukash.
that's right.
Uh,
Yeah.
is truth within? No, I've got this theme. It's not a trick question. I'm just asking. Do you think truth is within?
Well, I mean, yeah, you can say, but you want me to like give a deeper answer to
No,
it?
no,
It's
no, no.
like,
Just yes. Just a yes. Hopefully a yes or a no. You think truth is?
I think the I think the only thing you want to achieve and you want to be is somewhere inside you,
Okay, I'm just.
rather than outside.
I actually have another question because
Yeah.
someone asked this recently. If truth is within, and so I'm going to just assume that it is. If truth is within, then why do we have to look outside of ourselves to learn that? This is what someone asked me.
Well, um, there is a thing that we actually it's like, well, because there is a theory that we actually create this reality with our minds, you know, in a broad explanation that
Hmm.
we talked a few times about it, about the reality and things. So
But
we don't know actually scientifically.
why do they
Go
say
on,
that
mate.
we need to look outside to find it? I
Well,
don't get that.
I guess they need. I get their point was that truth isn't inside. Truth is in something outside, like maybe God. So they're showing how absurd Buddhism is, and this is what they said: Buddhism is absurd because, in order to learn that truth is inside, you have to find that truth outside. You have to have someone tell you truth is within, for
Well,
example.
that's because you were looking outside to start with.
I
If you
thought of
had
that.
if you had started looking inside, you would have found it yourself.
But I think there's another answer because you can look inside and not know how to see, not know how to look, right? You can look inside and
Yeah,
without guidance on how.
ignorance
Yes.
is the problem. Yeah.
But the funny thing is that if you look on outside, you look through your inside. Okay?
Right.
So everything you experience through yourself. So it's kind of like the same thing. You cannot experience outside without inside. You cannot experience inside without outside. You know, I'm trying to say that you're kind of working together. That's the one advice. You know, it's like
Hmm.
if you got no eyes, how you can investigate outside? You
Right.
know, your eyes and what you think is inside. You know what I mean? You see something and you think about it.
Yeah. But I think the whole
You know?
purpose of, first of all, the whole purpose of telling people to look inside is, as Clemente said, it's telling people who are looking outside, right? It's telling people who are looking to God or looking to materialism or looking for some truth or happiness outside of themselves, telling them to look back in. Well, how can you do that without relying on the external, right? You have to do that externally.
Yeah,
So
because there's a kind of thing that we are separated from outside, but we are not. I
the
mean,
reason why I thought of this question was to do with this idea of helping people for helping people to look inside, helping people with nervousness. The question, right? There's the two aspects. You can tell a person, well, just see it like this and this and this, but well, if they could, they would have, right? So they need the guidance. There is the aspect that's needed is some sort of guidance. You have to give them a means to do that, whatever it is. And of course, in our tradition, we'll have them say nervous, or if someone's talking to them, hearing, and feeling the, the heartbeat and the tension in the stomach and the pain in the head and so on. Being aware of their movements.
I don't wanna give an advice, but in my opinion, maybe I shouldn't, but in some cases, taking drugs is a good way to go to boost your confidence. If you
Whoa,
experience,
yeah.
I mean, if you experience out-of-body experience, okay, you might
This is terrible.
you might gain some
You just told our
confidence,
audience
you
to
know,
take
like that's only my opinion. Like it just
like drugs in general,
makes you
or like
more.
a smorgasbord, or what?
Tune in, turn on,
I
drop
mean,
out, man.
Dude.
I don't know. I'm trying to,
Like
you
crack?
know, trying
Or
to,
heroin? Or horse
yeah.
tranquil? Be more, a little bit more specific. Which drugs do you particularly recommend?
Don't know. It's like, let's say, like,
Gasoline?
try to, no, try to, try to get stoned and go into public and talk to and let's see how much insecure you are and see how
Okay,
how
I'm
how
sorry.
ridiculous that is. You
Hey,
know?
he's muted.
You know what? That sounds like a Tibetan practice.
Okay.
It's done.
All right. I think we're gonna quit there while we're only modestly behind.